Okay, so today we are talking about neglecting your responsibility but chasing purpose. Ooh, you think you finna get to purpose? Do you think God finna let you think that you abandon, you're neglecting the gifts that God gave you, and you think you gonna see a purpose, a prize, a vision? You think what you got gonna come to life? You think it's gonna be beautiful because you chasing your dreams, but you abandoned your responsibilities. Let's talk about it. Okay, so in this video, we're gonna talk about chasing purpose while neglecting your responsibilities. Okay? So let's look at some signs that you chasing purpose, but your responsibility is just you just like, yeah, and you wondering why God ain't blessing you, and you wondering why things ain't going right, because God trusted you with something, and you didn't do what God trusted you to do with what God gave you. You abandon God gifts, and you want God to bless you with something else. Okay, so what is looking like? What is looking like, right? Because we need to look at some signs, baby. What is looking like, right? Sign number one, you justifying the neglect. I'm just doing this for my future. But your present falling apart. You doing it for your future, but your present falling apart. Your right now falling apart. You talking about what you trying to do, what you gonna get later. And this is the number one. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing this so I can have some money for us. I'm doing this so we can get this. I'm doing this so we can get that. And in the meantime, your right now, your right now is going down the tubes. But you talking about you trying to do something for later? Problem. You didn't abandon your kids. You didn't abandon your kids talking about you trying to find a good future, or you trying to do something better for them, or you trying to go. You have abandoned your kids. That's the problem. That's the problem. Choosing visibility over stability. You want to be seen. You want to be seen. You looking for validation from strangers. But in the meantime, you have abandoned what God gave you. You posting, you promoting, you dreaming, you doing all the things. All the things, but you ain't got no structure, and your foundation was built on sand. Why? Why? You building on sand. Because you abandon your responsibilities. You study using purpose as an excuse. God told me I'm going to find my purpose. I'm going to find my purpose. God told me I got to follow my calling. I got to follow my calling. But your calling means for you to abandon your responsibility. If your calling means for you to abandon your responsibility, baby, that ain't no calling. Okay? That God ain't telling you that. and you have, especially if you have abandoned your responsibilities, you have abandoned something that God gave to you, and you talking about God called you for a purpose. I advise you go really check and ask God, wait a minute, God, what is you calling me for? Because I can tell you right now, God ain't calling you for no purpose. You ain't even finna get no purpose. Because it's three things. It's three things, okay, that you need to have a meaningful life. Three things, right? Creativity, connection and contribution. Connection, okay? Connection. God has relationships. This is connections to people, right? But God ain't connecting you to other people if you ain't dealing with your people, right? So that's a problem. Here you trying to connect and you trying to contribute, but you're not connecting and contributing in the area that God has gave you. That is a problem. That is a problem. Another way you know that you are chasing purpose while neglecting your responsibilities is number 5. Romanticizing the grind. Oh my God. Struggles become a badge instead of a warning. I told y'all been wearing them badges like badges of honor, boy. Look what I've been through. This happened to me. That happened to me. Something happens to everybody. Everybody mama gonna die. Everybody daddy gonna die. Everybody gonna die. Okay, matter of fact, people out here talking about, I do anything, whatever God got for me. You doing anything to get to what you think God got for you. But in the meantime, you destroying what God gave to you. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's not alignment. That's not alignment. It's not alignment. And people quickly see, they run out here, oh, I'm doing it for this. I'm doing it so I could get this. I'm doing it so I could get that. I'm doing it. And making all of these excuses. And you wondering why you not getting to the thing, or you wondering why it's not happening for you. It's not happening for you because you are neglecting your responsibilities. It don't work like that. God don't give you gifts and then you don't take care of those gifts and think that God finna give you some more gifts. It don't happen like that. It don't happen like that. That's not how. It don't happen like that. So, people chase after it. They run towards it. And they sacrifice everything for it. Right? They sacrifice everything for it. But not realizing purpose is revealed in how you handle what's already yours. How purpose is revealed in how you handle what God has already put in your hands. What are you doing with what you have already? And there's too many people out here chasing and looking. You looking over there, looking at everywhere. And by the time you look, you thinking it's better over there. Ooh, look at that. They got that fake grass. Ooh, look at they grass. So, I want some grass like that right there. And now you doing everything under the sun to get that fake grass over there like they got. But you don't know it's fake. You don't know till you get over there. Now you looking stupid. Now you looking stupid. Now you looking stupid. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's how you know you neglected your responsibilities. Things that God gave you because you're too busy looking everywhere else. Everywhere else. Eyes everywhere but in front of you. My baby, she 5 years old. Her fun, right now she gonna learn a lesson playing with me. Because every time we go out, she looking somewhere else, looking somewhere else, looking somewhere else. Fun over. Let's go. We done. You want to keep doing that? You want to keep looking at somebody else? Other day, we at the pool, and I told her about 3 or 4 times. I'm like, girl, listen, we over here, stop looking at them people. Stop staring at other people. Turn around. Stop it. Okay, now this is, now, you know, this is not, she continues to do this. We go to parks, we go to places, and she's sitting here looking at other people, and it irks my soul. So from here on out, and I done told her, and she fully understand, the time is going to be cut short. It's done. I don't care if we just got there 10 minutes ago. You decide you want to sit here and stare at what other people got going on instead of have fun, instead of do what you supposed to do. You mad at other people's business. It's done. We ain't, nah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so remember, God ain't telling you to give up your people for purpose. That's not what God's telling you to do. You know, that's not what God is telling you to do. Okay, and a lot of people, y'all out here, y'all saying it, and y'all doing it. And okay, so purpose is to preserve, not to destroy relationships, not to abandon your responsibility, not to neglect your responsibility in the name of purpose. That's not what this is. Okay, you don't do that. You don't go talking about, oh, I'm trying. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. So if we're trying to preserve, so number one, let's do a number one. Are your relationships suffering? Are your relationships suffering? Another question to ask yourself, am I needed? Am I present? Am I present in these moments when I'm with my people? Am I present? Am I present with my people, or am I always somewhere else? Am I always on the phone? Am I always got to do something else? Am I always somewhere else not spending time? Okay, not money, because I told y'all that's easy. The money easy. You know, people send the money, whatever. But that time, that's when you tell, baby, who gonna put that time in? That's a different story. When people talk to me about that time, baby, what that time looking like? What that time looking like? How much time is you spending on what God gave you? Number two. Okay, we not here to destroy things. Okay, we want to build. We want to be purposely. Okay, we don't want to be pretending. Okay, this is not for fake. This is not for show and tell. This is not so people can look at us and say, oh, you're doing so good. Look at you. You really doing it. That's not what this is. We don't care what people think about us. Okay, we doing this for real. Okay, for real, not for fake. Okay, not for, oh, look at me, look what I'm, not for the, no, not for social media, none of that. For real. You're not doing it for an image. You're not doing it so you can look some type of way. You're not doing it so you can be a hero, so you can position yourself as the leader, or that's not why you're doing it. That's not why you're doing it. So number two, because we want to make sure we're not destroying what God gave us. Okay. So number two, define real success. Okay. What is real success to you? Because this American Mickey Mouse success, that's a lie, baby. This success of working your life away, baby, that's a lie. This success of always running and being busy, baby, that's a lie. Okay. Money is not success. Okay, we know a lot of people who got money, they have it, they can lose it, but we know a lot of people, they just ain't right in the head. So money is not a success. Okay, you can get money, comes and goes. Money ain't a success. That is not the measuring factor. Okay, visibility, validation, that's not the determining factor. Okay, that's not real success. That's not real success. Real success is peace in your home. That's real. Real success is alignment in your life. That's real success. Okay. Real success is the characteristics. How are you walking? Real success is, what are you doing for yourself? Real success is, are you doing what you want to do? Are you truly whole? or are you pretending? Are you pretending? Are you real success is not look at me and people be looking at these people online and they be like, oh my God, I can't believe this person did this and I can't believe this person. They human. What is wrong with y'all? The way y'all be thinking about looking at people and fantasizing and wishing you was them and oh. Okay, number 3 way to make sure you are not neglecting your responsibilities, okay, is build with your life, okay? Build with your life, not against your life, okay? Include your kids. Your kids are included. Like, I love E.T. them, E.T. CJ, Maul, Carl. Like, I love them because all they family. They put the family. They like family. Myron Golden, family. His kids running that family. These people living their purpose. They out here, they speaking, they teaching the world, and their kids is right with them. So we talking about what you producing, right? We all with the fruits. The fruits. What type of fruits are you producing, right? Cause purpose ain't finna produce no mess. Okay? When you walking in purpose ain't finna produce no purpose. Your purpose should produce peace, growth, and stability. That's what you provisions, promises, purposes. Like, this is what prosperity, these are things that your purpose need to be producing. Not broken relationships, okay? Not emotional distance, okay? Not resentment. These are not things that purpose produce. These are not. Okay, so when we talk about how to spot if a person is misaligned, or if you are misaligned with your purpose, okay? How to spot if you are misaligned. You're not aligned with your purpose. How do you spot that? They justify hurting people that's close to them. That's one way. They're never present, always working on something, okay? Their kids feel disconnected from them. They not close with their kids. They have ambition. They got that ambition, baby. Ambition. They got that ambition. But they ain't got no peace. None. None. And the last one, baby. Your life is progressing, but your relationships is declining. Ooh, that's a problem. All right, join community 630-863-3142. Join community 630-863-3142. And these are some ways, baby, are you chasing purpose, but you neglected your responsibility? That is a problem. Just a thought.